Hey, sorry I've been gone for a few days, but I've been busy and I'd much rather spend time with my girlfriend than film videos. So I'm behind on videos, but I did yesterday go to Summer in the City. Now I'm going to talk to you a bit about Summer in the City, what I thought of it. I've never been before. I went for just the one day, obviously, since it's still going on today. It's an interesting thing. Summer in the City still claims to be a gathering. It still very much claims to be the Summer in the City gathering, as is their Tumblr, summerinthecitygathering.tumblr.com. But it definitely is not a gathering anymore. It about as far away from a gathering as I can picture it. It is not very social. It really does not feel very social to me. I felt like I spoke to the people I went there with, which was my girlfriend and her sister. I only spoke to Kate and Chloe. I didn't speak to anyone else except people who I admired that I just wanted to talk to. I briefly spoke to Christopher Bingham. He did a fantastic stand-up comedy set on the main stage that I really enjoyed. I thought it was really good and funny. Unfortunately, it was in the main room, and it's almost impossible for him to gauge how well the audience was taking it. And I think a lot of the audience wasn't the right kind of audience for Bing's comedy anyway. So it was a horrible place for him to do his set. But he did do a very good set, I swear. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I went over to the merch store afterwards and I spoke to him, and I also got a picture with him, which I will put somewhere here, and I also got this limited edition poster, Professional Hipster, and it's signed by Bing. There. See? Professional Hipster. Which was basically the theme of his set at Summer in the City, that he was a professional hipster. Keep up the stand-up, Bing. You're good. You're too good at too many things. It's disconcerting. In addition to that, I also spoke to some other people I really like. I also spoke to Santa from Books and Quills. She seemed really nice. And I also went to the BookTube panel, which was really good, actually. I really enjoyed the BookTube panel. The BookTube panel was really fun. And yeah, I recognized that it was very hard for, these 5 people to try to represent an entire community as a whole. It was, for one, an imbalanced panel, I suppose, in forms of gender. There were no male booktubers there, but in fairness, there's not as many male booktubers in the booktube community, and also that was a question that was raised, actually. But yeah, it was a really good talk, though. I think it's a lot about how publishers are suddenly realizing that this is the thing and gradually trying to understand how this works. And yeah, it was really interesting. I only went to 2 panels. That was the booktube panel. I also went to the Simon's Cat panel about animation. Something I thought that was really cool at the Simon's Cat panel was everyone that went got like some goodies. You got something for coming. So I've got this Simon's Cat 2014 family organizer, which is cool, despite the fact that 2014 is almost finished. That's irrelevant. Irrelevant. I still got it, and it was free. It was free, so that's really cool. I might put that up instead of my calendar over there. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, who else did I meet? I also briefly saw a bit of Vsauce up on the main stage as well. I also briefly spoke to Lucy Everdeen, I think her name is. Meow, it's Lucy on YouTube. She was really nice, and if you haven't watched her videos, they're very good. I highly recommend all of her videos. They're really well done, and a lot of them are quite funny as well. And yeah, she just makes really cool stuff, and she seemed really nice, and I'm glad I met her. Now, yeah, back to my problems with Summer in the City. It didn't feel like a gathering at all. It definitely felt like a convention. I only spoke to those people. I didn't interact with people that I didn't know, which is what gatherings are. Like, I've been to smaller gatherings like Cardiff Gathering, and I've been to a BookTube gathering in London, in which I met people and spoke to people and, made friends with people. I didn't meet anyone at Summer in the City, so to say. I guess maybe that's a little bit my fault, but I feel like there should have been a more conversation vibe, and it was a lot of, oh wait, no, I've got to go queue up for 9 hours to see Dan and Phil. My girlfriend actually had a weekend ticket, and she's not gone back today for that exact reason. It definitely doesn't feel like a gathering. It feels very closed in. Yeah, I kind of get what she means. And she says that she thinks it would be a much more enriching experience if you were a volunteer at Summer in the City than as a guest. Because as a volunteer of Summer in the City, you're speaking to people, you're interacting with the people who are coming there because you're working there, you're talking to the organisers, you're talking to the people who come to the gathering. You're more likely to have that gathering feeling if you're a volunteer. It will feel more like you're part of it rather than you're going to see it. So yeah, that is a thing. There are good things about Summer in the City. Hotkey Books had a really cool stand, and I got this We Were Liars poster for free. Free posters. Woo! And they also had Vivian versus America there on their stand. I could have bought it for £5, but I've already pre-ordered it. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. I also spoke to some people at YouTube about my channel and like how to improve it, and a lot of the stuff he said makes sense. Like, I don't have consistent branding. If there's anything my YouTube channel is not, it's consistent. I'm not consistent in any way, shape or form. And he suggested a lot of ideas in case of thumbnails and also like some form of improvement to my banner, which I very may well implement because I have the time, it's the summer, I can do this. I kind of enjoyed Summer in the City, but I think if I were to go back, I would definitely be volunteering rather than being there as a guest. So tell me, did you go to Summer in the City? Did you enjoy Summer in the City? Do you want to go to Summer in the City, despite what I've just been saying? Tell me in the comments. I'd like to hear from you guys. I'd like to talk to you. I don't want this to be a one-sided conversation. I don't want to be hanging out in my own little group like I would in Summer in the City. And I hope to see you tomorrow with another video. I'm getting back into the swing of things now, alright? See you later. By the way, I also saw the preview of Tim H's new video. It looks absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait until that comes out next week.